Morning, welcome back to Alan's Allotment. 1st of July. Wow, it is July now. Yeah, 1st of July. Just popped up the allotment, it's Saturday. And I've just been having a little bit of a tidy up, so now what I'm doing is playing a bit of catch up, I think. So I'll spin you around and give you a look. As you can see, the grass is needing cut again already. Now the lawnmower was broken, but Tony's been and repaired that last week. We've had a couple of courgettes and we've got more on here now. As you can see, these are doing really well out here. And this little rose bush just fell over with the sheer weight. So I need to find a way of straightening that back up and supporting it better. So I've just been along here and I've just weeded in here. Threw it all on here, it'll get chopped up with the lawnmower. Little raspberry, I'm going to get these planted into the ground. Maybe not today, but well, we'll see how it goes. This little tomato that I left outside I forgot about. It's looking a bit sad for itself, but we've got a few cherries and a few raspberries, so I was quite amazed. I got some raspberries, this little raspberry plant here, and you can probably just see there is, oh, sorry about the cameras guy, there is a couple more on there, but they're not fully ripe yet. So we'll leave them a little longer, and either the birds will get them or I will. Now I noticed there was some on here as well, the yellow ones, but I think the birds have had them. I noticed the other day there was a lot on, and I didn't think they were ripe because they were yellow. Forgot they were a yellow variety, and it looks like the birds have took all them ones. Anyways, we've got some, that's all that matters. And these potatoes are doing magnificent. If they're doing well, don't touch them. That's my motto. These beans that I put out here, these were the ones that Danny sent me. They look somewhat beraggled, but they're still grown and they're now starting to flower. So again, we'll just leave Mother Nature to do its own thing. And this is the one potato that we took out of the very first harvest of potatoes that hadn't even got started because the bed was too wet. And I just threw it in this bucket. Sorry, I think I put either 2 or 3 in here, but only one has actually germinated. Miraculously somehow, I do not know how, these are cherry cuttings that I just plopped in this pot. This olive has came back to life from being like that. Now the other one was in the same bed, same conditions, and this didn't happen. So you tell me what the hell is going on, because I haven't got a Scooby. Oh, I've just noticed the rootstock is still alive on this one. This is coming back. I think this was a mandarin, but the top is clearly dead. That one's had it. That one is no good. The little apple trees that we planted and repotted on, they're doing really well now in these big pots. So that's the little pear tree and the apple tree, doing really well. I can't believe this grass again already. A little bit of rain for 4 or 5 days and this is what happens. Right, let's go on a rumble in the jungle. Meet Freddy, for those who haven't already met him. This is Freddy the Scarecrow that Mrs. C made 3 years ago. I'm ashamed to say, and he's only just been put out on display. So as you can see, everything in here is doing amazing. All the trees are doing well. These are planted directly to the beds. They don't get watered or anything. The tomatoes get a drop of water. I'm not going to say I do not water. Oh, by the way, I had to end up having to pull the elephant garlic. It just decided to die back on me. So we'll probably, I don't think they've split either, so we'll plant them as whole for next year. That was Steve's at green side up. And these were Danny's. But again, I've got a lot of bulblets here as well. I might as well plant these as well, just to try and build my stock up. I know they take a long time to grow, but well, yeah, any extras are extras. The tomatoes are doing amazing, absolutely amazing. Not sure what's wrong with my peppers this year, but they don't seem to be doing much. Loads and loads of tomatoes on these. I'm not sure why these leaves are curling up like this, and this does look a bit like blight. However, there's been no rain on these, so I'm not sure how. Never mind. They're still producing, and there's no blossom end rot, so it's not under overwatering. Again, the leaves are curled on this, but then this one's fine. So there's two of them are fine, that's the red varieties, and the two yellow ones are like that. Loads and loads of peas on again. Happy days. Another sucker we planted, doing really well. Starting to get tomatoes on. Oh, I've missed this one. This is another sucker that needs some support. Still getting strawberries off these little ones we purchased this year. Got loads and loads of strawberries off them. Still getting loads off these as well. Cucumber coming on in the background. This is the other olive tree. The fig is getting loads and loads and loads and loads of figs on there now. It's even put out a secondary branch with figs on. So doing really well and well established now. Oh, I've just noticed now as well, this rootstock is still alive as well, but the top is dead. This strawberry's finished now, it's produced magnificently. Another sucker that needs some support. So I've got a few little jobs to do today getting all of this sorted out. For some really strange reason this year, my Crimson Crush, I don't know whether it's just been bad seed or what, aren't doing anywhere near as well as those ones next door. And yes, they've had a drop of water now, but I don't know, the peppers, they're only really slow going as well, although they're starting to flower and they're starting to grow, but yeah. On the flip side, the grapes are doing beautiful. So all in the same bed, same treatment, everything. Little melons starting to get established now. I mean, look at the size of this little Crimson Crush. And these weren't suckers, these were grown from seed. And it's got two tomatoes on that size already, but yet it's getting no bigger. I'm not sure what the hell's going on, but this one's about the only one, no, there's two of them out of the four. This one here is grown half decent, but again, very spindly and thin, unlike all the suckers and the other tomatoes. And these were planted sooner. I can't wait up. I took another couple of suckers off here, off those tomatoes there, and I've popped those in. And another one there. I finally got those two little peppers put in, and this cucumber's only slow going in here this year. This time last year, I'd been eating cucumbers for 3 weeks. Another cucumber, melon, coming along okay here. Another sucker that needs. Now these aren't suckers off the Crimson Crush, they're off the other ones. But it just goes to show you it's not the bed. It's got to be the seeds. That's a Crimson Crush. These are suckers. It's got to be the seed this year. Has to be. Now I'm just looking at these here are my own third year garlic. These are really nice. Some of these are really good this year. Third year, I always keep them back and then replant. These are on the third year now. They're making out really decent garlic. And these were the German Giants. Splitting out nice now. Not as big as those, but that's only their first year. This little tree did also make a comeback, but not on the top, only on the rootstock. But we'll use these rootstocks and we'll do some grafting with the plants that have survived.